Does him, knocks him out. I think the things that Makhachev does wrong, as you know, the things he's not good at, he fumbles over his feet usually early on and falls into shots. He's been knocked out by a back check hook from a southpaw before inside the UFC, and you know that's one of Dustin's best shots. If Dustin's ever going to do it, it'll be this time. You know, obviously Dustin does his things bad also. That
Conor McGregor is all over the internet now because of his outrageous spoken skills, because of his last night live stream during some random website. He talks about UFC and lots of other fighter. Let's check it out.
Feed into Makhachev's strengths. So it's going to be a good fight and see which one shows up. But it's all to play for. There is no clear favourite in it. And, you know, if you look at Dustin's last fight, he was getting manhandled by Benoit Saint Denis.
Yep.
And he stayed, you do it. And he stayed with it. And then caught him, you know, got back to his feet, stayed with it and landed his shot. So if ever, you know, that's great experience to be going into this bout. If there's ever a chance for him to get it done, this will be it. Who do I wish for? Who would I like to see? You know, either or. I have history with both. And, you know, let's see how it goes.
Talking about Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor want one more fight with Dustin Poirier. He think it's not over yet. This means Dustin Poirier is going to be extra multi-millionaire.
You versus Dustin for the lightweight strap. This is not over. You know, Dustin has never tasted the lightweight strap, so there's still a mountain to climb. But this is not over for sure. You know, one thing I'll say about Dustin, he's a fighter.
Yeah.
It's why I'd probably veer for him more than Islam in this one, because you know, you're gonna get a bout out of him. So of course it's not over. We're one apiece, and you know it has to be settled. So I'm excited to get that settled, and it'll be a mega bout.
Just imagine if Dustin Poirier get victory over Makhachev and win that belt, and at UFC 303, Conor McGregor knock out Michael Chandler. After that, just imagine Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. It's gonna be huge mega fight as equal as Khabib versus Conor. So some random fan asked about Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this is what Conor McGregor said about him.
That's a 50 grand hand. What about Islam and Khabib? If you KO Islam for the lightweight strap, Khabib will come back. Khabib owes his bollocks to the Russian government. That's typical rat behaviour, scurrying rat. So he has bills to pay. I fight for legacy, 2 main events or something he has in the UFC, and he owes his bollocks to the Russian government. So he'd want to pay his fucking money that he owes instead of siphoning it out through to other countries. So I'm ecstatic and delighted that that's coming on top of him, and we all will welcome him back into the fight game where he's ran from.
In my opinion, Khabib will never come back, because we have seen a lot of controversies around the big figures and they settle down, and Khabib Nurmagomedov is very big persona. He can make money outside of the fighting business as well. So according to the Essential report, Khabib Nurmagomedov leave Russia after 3 million tax woods as ex-UFC champ gain UAE citizenship. I mean, instead of paying $3 million, he run away from Russia and gain UAE citizenship. I mean, what the heck, man? This can't be true. So Home of Fight tweets, Khabib Nurmagomedov has obtained UAE citizenship according to the Russian journalist. Man, this can't be true. Is it true? What do you think, guys? Please write down your thought on the comment box. Conor McGregor talk about Sean O'Malley. He said he likes Sean O'Malley actually.
O'Malley looked up to you. Why disrespect? You know, I like Sean O'Malley. I do actually like Sean, and I just seen the disrespect of what's his name, Garcia, coming in overweight. You know, real lackadaisy with it, multiple pounds overweight at that. And then, you know, you see the testing positive on performance-enhancing drugs. It just reminded me of a situation with Sean, and he kind of got caught in the crosshairs. He also said something like he beat me, not in his wildest dreams. So, but I do like Sean, to be honest with you. I had spoken to Sean at a football stadium. I think it was in California.
Yeah,
I bumped into him at a football stadium, and he was being influenced by this influencer boxing approach, where it's you know, pick and choose your matches and be very careful who you match. You know, he was saying he wouldn't fight. He wouldn't fight people above his category. And I went and seen him as he was in this mode, and I had said to him, you know, are you the best? Are you the world champion? Because if you're the world champion, who cares who it's against? You should go until you are the champion.
Yes.
You know, fight everyone and anyone at any given moment. That's what I done. And then since then, he went and fought Peter Yan.
Top guy.
He went and fought
Aljamain Sterling.
Chito Vera. He went and fought some great competitors. Aljamain Sterling.
Yep.
Give me a sec. Aljamain Sterling. And, you know, he done it and he showed it. So I was happy with that. And, you know, it is what it is. Whatever. You can't be cheating and using performance-enhancing drugs in competition. And then missing weight on top of it. I was just a bit infuriated, to be honest. And a bit disgusted. Because it's not a game to play with. There's people's lives on the line. So, you know, they're two young lads, O'Malley and Garcia, and it is what it is. Who knows? I don't foresee a commission outside of certain regions granting a license after that, missing weight and juiced up to the eyeball on Australian. I don't see it, you know. So I'm interested to see how it shakes out. And, you know, O'Malley, he has been good. He has been nice to me, and I know I motivated him to probably take up this career, as I've done to many people. So, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll take off the gloves and fight, bitch, and we'll figure it out. Yeah. Thoughts on Jones avoiding Aspinall? Who the you know, I disagree with that. I think the Jones Stipe fight is huge. Excited to see it, and, you know, there's a way to go for the English lad to come up and get that. I feel. I think the matchmaking has been stellar. I think Curtis and Tom is a good fight, and, you know, we'll see after that. But you know, it'll be a good fight also.
The beef between Conor McGregor and Kamaru Usman is still going on.
He has the UFC. Fuck Kamaru Usman. He's a bum. Give a fuck about Usman, yeah? Opinions on Tuporia. Fuck him too. Usman, they can't even spell your name, lad. Usman is talking crazy right now. Where's Usman, the little bald, little Maltese I had?
We go in again, by the way.
What happened to his last fight again? I can't even remember where you're at in your game, bro, yeah? You're nothing to me. Leon or Belal? Leon. Leon was beating him up in the last fight. So, you know, I don't see. I think what happened again was an eye poke. I think Leon does him in again.
He will eye poke him again. Talking about Kamaru Usman has calls out 4-belt era, the undisputed heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk to fight with his friend Francis Ngannou. I mean, Kamaru Usman is being too unrealistic about his friend Francis Ngannou. Now, nobody gives F to Francis Ngannou. His record is 0-2 and he has lost with Tyson Fury. And you are asking to fight with that champion who defeated the guy who defeated your guy. I love Francis Ngannou, but asking to fight with Usyk, that's too unrealistic. Let's check it out what he said about that.
And I would love, it's crazy. I know it's crazy, and I know everyone's going to try to say something about it, but I would love to see him fight a guy like Francis Ngannou. Only for the sheer fact of, yes, I want to see the level of skill here. Yes, he schooled the other guys, but Francis is the biggest puncher out there. But I want to see how Alexander Usyk is able to break a guy like that down, take him to school, and really show the skills required in boxing, that it's not just about being able to punch hard. So that's the only reason I would want to see it. Of course, you know, Francis coming off that loss, of course, it's not a good account for himself, but that's the only reason I would like to see it, because, yeah, he's beating everybody else.
So, Conor McGregor believes that Ilia Tuporia is non-champion for him. When he asked about Max Holloway versus Ilia Tuporia, he picked Max Holloway to win the fight.
How do I see Holloway Tuporia going? Holloway, too light, too fast. I think Holloway picks him apart. Holloway has done it. He has that featherweight title. He's had it for a long time. He's now the BMF. I think Tuporia for me is a non-champion in my opinion. He might have a strap, but it's a meaningless strap in my opinion as he holds it. I don't see any attraction to it. So what's he? Is he Georgian? Or is he Spanish or what's he?
He's Spanish.
So I don't even know what he is. I don't get the buzz with him. There is no buzz with him. He needs to keep fighting. Tuporia needs to keep fighting. You know, he's talking. I'll tell you why I said what I said about him. Because he's talking about what was he saying? He's going to be the highest paid athlete in 2025. It's 2024.
I mean, Conor McGregor follow everything, man.
It's actually now. The 2025 highest paid athlete list begins right now. The list came out only recently.
I'm surprised Conor McGregor follow everything.
So that means they're gonna have to rake in about 200, 300 million. So yeah, no, don't be silly, lad. Don't be silly. So it just reminded me of Artem Lobov, just a stupid little fool.
In that live stream, Conor McGregor tells to the fans that he is really excited about the return of Israel Adesanya.
Are you excited for Izzy return for DDP? Dricus Duplessis versus Izzy. What a fight that will be for Africa, for South Africa. And what a great fight. Close fight. Izzy is technically brilliant. And Duplessis is strong and tough. And it's going to be a great fight. And I'm excited for it. I hope it gets made. And I wish them both well.
Alright, we are at the end, but wait. If you are till here, you definitely like the video. I want to ask you a favor. Please like this video. My videos are not doing well. If you hit that like button and at least comment something good, then my channel will start to grow. That's the YouTube algorithm always ask.